So at this point, I've been working on the map since yesterday. So has the team. And then I get up in the morning right away, go through, okay, quick changes. And we're running a little late today. So as opposed to being like 5:45 or 6, it'll probably be at the gym around 6:30. I give it another once over in case some news broke that we need to add that's appropriate. And then gym, shower, shave when I do that, and then do a run through where we make our final edits. So it's a busy morning. Just a rolled up. Oh, nothing. This is my breakfast every day. An oat muffin, and a protein shake, usually some kind of piece of fruit. Boom. Someone's coming. Hi, Joe Lewis. Good morning. Two small sunrise batches, please, with a little bit of cream. We have an espresso machine. It's one of the few nice things that we have. And thank you, because I have a pregnant wife right now. It's decaf, and it's a pain in the ass to change it. So Dunkin's the only thing open at 5. This is all you need. Americans, the one thing that we get too wrong is way too big. Our cups of coffee. A cup of coffee is 6 ounces when they say you can have 3 cups of coffee. This is already like a cup and a half. That's all you need. I always just get the extra small, and you're good.
If we're evil on a fight for the lost and won. Betty, I just gotta listen to some Dio after doing the show map. I gotta listen to some Dio here in the car.
Just to confirm, I've already done 2 sets. 6-7 reps. Smooth Manny let the camera die. Admit it.
I did.
You did.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
Make sure to show him it's 1:30. Come over here. Make sure I don't think it's a camera treat. My second set, so I don't expect to get 6 or 7 reps. So now it's a shower, show run through, then we go live, first time on YouTube. Good morning. Hey! I had no idea you were there. Hey!
Hey, handsome. How are you,
Hey.
sweetie? Ooh, it's good to see you.
Good to see you. This is Joe Lewis. I don't think you've met him. Joe Lewis.
Oh
Joe
my
Lewis.
gosh, that is the biggest
Joe Lewis.
dog I've ever
Hey,
seen.
Joe Lewis. No, that's my favorite. Well, I can't say favorite and because, but. Ahoy. Is in. The monitor's aiming this way a little too much. That monitor, can we angle it?
Yep.
Just get it angled more straight. It's getting me that way.
I good?
Okay, thanks a lot. I told you not to film me changing, you jerk.
That was a wonderful sip from Diga Sencha Green Tea.
Yeah.
Oh, I went full
was
Cultural
good.
Appropriation Month.
Yeah, that was good.
Sencha Green Tea. This is our first time back on YouTube. Cultural Appropriation Month. Our first show back on YouTube. People saying, "Oh, wait, are they going to come back with Cultural Appropriation Month?"
Yes.
That's a yeah.
So we're really excited. Rumble, right? So you
Yeah.
can watch this show. Everything that's free on YouTube will still be free, and I'd like to see at least as many of you guys tuning in, watching on Rumble to support them. If you're going to give your dollars to someplace, Rumble is at least trying to do it right. And just please do not let us lose touch with it.
Sex robot, I told you to never come to my work.
David, I want my money.
I don't have your money.
Don't give me that death talk. I want my money, David.
You sound like a pimp right now. You're programmed to be a sex slave.
Your sex robot? See you later.
See you later. All right, jeez.
I've never been more ashamed of our
Hey.
cultural appropriation.
Look,
Okay.
I don't even know.
Oh, now the legs are crossed.
Yeah.
See you then. All right, I gotta pee, and then I have to do a 3D sonogram later. It's the first time.
Are they good ones?
As far as am I nervous about the surgery? Honestly, not really. This is not a woe is me thing, but I even, when talking with my therapist, told her like, oh man, I would love to have, when my therapist like, do you think you could have a period where you can like take a full month or take a couple months off? Because that's important for someone to do in a high compression scenario. And I thought, oh, if I just had like some serious health problem, then I could take time off and people wouldn't be mad at me. Like, you can read the comments, people are like, oh, because when we're taking time off, well, we're not really taking time off. Like sometimes it'll take several weeks to upgrade the studio to make sure that we have software licenses. Like the work that people see is such a small fraction that I haven't actually taken like a long vacation in a while. And this will be the closest to that, only I'll have, 3 titanium rods in my chest and a lot of pain, but hopefully that's what painkillers are for. It's just trying to make sure that I fit the pieces, like I won't be able to do any lifting. They said more than 10 pounds for like 3 months, and that's not gonna happen. But it's just sort of figuring out, okay, what can I do? When can I do it? Won't be able to do jiu-jitsu with the bars in my chest, but I can coach it, which I enjoy more than even doing it. So I enjoy coaching the team here, and I'll be able to start training probably 3 months after doing like lower body stuff. It's just been more so piecing the schedule together has been what I've been thinking about. But before that, and as much as I love coaching, because those who can't do teach, I'm okay at grappling. I think I'm better at distilling it and coaching it. But still, I'll enjoy the last few weeks I have and roll some people up. I think it's time for that a little bit. Say so long to my love of controlled violence.
Appreciate your sound, needed renovation.
Oh, he's. Chad, you can go bed.
Yeah. He's, again, Canadian, very polite. He'd be standing out there for hours unless he said that. And then when you would say you can come in, he'd say sorry.
Sorry.
So you can see your right ventricular outflow tract would be smaller than would be expected. And as a result, your stroke volume potentially would be less than what you would expect. Contractility of the heart, the motor is working fine. You just have a boulder sitting on top of the motor.
Right.
So look at it, for most individuals, your age and gender would be around 17 to 18 centimeters. So right off the bat, you're 4 out of 18, so about 20% lower than I would expect. Compression, limited space, or compression just gets that much more significant. And as a result, you go from 13.4 to 9.7, which is another 3.7 out of 13.7. So there's another 25% decline in the right side of stroke volume position change.
So basically by the end, I'm at 50% stroke volume of a normal.
Your stroke volume is lower than would be expected for somebody your age and gender.
Really slow, which most people can't do when you tell them to.
Well, it's funny because I do stop breathing often when I talk. So that's the thing. It's the perfect storm of the show. I'm talking a million miles a minute and then kind of leaning, at least seated. You know, sometimes leaning forward. And yeah, my pulse it's always above like 130. But my resting pulse rate is in like the low 50s in the morning, just baseline.
We looked at stroke volume on you, and so when you're laying flat, your normal stroke volume is, normal is 16, 17. But when you sat up and leaned forward, you dropped all the way to 9.7. And so that's really low.
So what you're saying is there's nothing else that would explain these things, and then the pectus is severe enough that it would.
You don't live laying flat, right?
If
you spend all your time lying in bed, you'd be fine.
Right.
Right? And you feel fine when you're laying down most of the time. But you sit up and you lean forward and you see that compression from your pectus and everything, your heart starts speeding up. We see it. We see it having to work harder in order to push the blood through. The only way it can keep up with the demands of your body to get the oxygen is to beat faster. One of the things that is always hard to visualize is where the bars go.
Okay.
We don't exactly have the bars perfect inside them. The bars fit really nice and flush up inside in a normal person, but only this much of the bars is actually inside you, behind your chest.
Okay.
They're all inside you, but only this much is inside the chest.
Okay.
The rest of it is underneath the muscle, kind of here, underneath. And so when we go to take them out, we open the little pocket, we take these little ties out, and then we just slide them out. And so getting them out is a relatively easy procedure, much easier than getting them in. But this business of going in between your ribs and pushing out, this is what, can be uncomfortable.
Right.
On you, because of your size, you would use titanium bars on you just because the weight of your chest is a lot. And so the problem with the stainless steel bars, which, you can see, I can bend this with my arm.
Well, I don't want that.
And so, you would flatten a bar with even 3 bars. So titanium, you can't bend like that.
If I had titanium rods, would that be bulletproof? Would it be? It would help.
You would be pretty close. You would have like this much of your body pretty much good cover if someone comes over you.
Yeah. There you go. There's a silver lining. Titanium lining, I should say.
But our expectations are you're not going to be normal. I'm not going to make you normal. Let's turn the cameras off.
Okay.
Okay, so by the time you watch this, I will have gone under the knife, as it were, I guess. I don't know if they use knives, whatever it is that they use, and undergone the procedure to become the Bionic Man. I appreciate the prayers, the well wishes, but yeah, I'm actually, I'm more so looking forward to the improvement afterwards. So I guess version 2.0.